Okay, let's get started. Well, I mean, not really. But slowly started. Oh, stream's up. Time to go. Okay, welcome back. I just remembered that Jill might get evicted. God, I hope I don't have to make another save file to finish the game. I mean, I guess if there are multiple endings, it's good that I'm getting the bad one right now. Assuming that's what happens if you get evicted. Title. I like Miss Jelly. It's like I'm a teacher. Let's go with the gays that invited. Not. My voice feels a little weird today. I might have allergies. I don't know. Jill! Oh, Miss Kim. Just call me Kim. It sounds weird to be called Miss. You seem to be in a good mood. That's a very interesting coincidence. I got some money on Mega Christmas. Wouldn't you be happy? Wouldn't you be happy? I guess. God, I wish someone got Jill some money for Mega Christmas. Fucking hell. I'm gonna be evicted. What can I get you? I'll have a beer. Okay. Did she want a big beer last time? I can't remember. I guess just a normal beer. And if she complains about it, I'll just have to explode and die. All mix. Here. Thanks. So, how have you been doing? Pretty good, actually. My hair stopped falling out, my appetite's coming back. Jesus Christ, that guy must have been a really shitty boss. I hadn't realized just how much the newspaper was weighing on me until I quit. I bet. I suddenly stopped feeling defeated. I actually felt like I achieved a victory. Like I got a hold of my own life. So nice to hear. Oh yeah, I'll start bartender training in January too. Kim spinoff? Hey, welcome to chat, Full Tarnished. What's going on is, I'm playing Valhalla and trying desperately to avoid Jill getting evicted, but it'll probably happen anyway. Nice to meet you. Huh? Really? Yeah, I did some research and it sounded cool. BTC gives you many benefits, so it sounds like a good thing to do for the time being. I don't know if it's what I want to do for the rest of my life, but it's a good start. It'll give me time to think on the next course of action. Bit of advice, don't go for BTC housing plans unless you absolutely have to. You have to sign a contract for at least 5 years of service with a cut in pay and tips. I was gonna go for that one, but I backed down a bit at the last minute. How do you back down a bit? I think maybe getting a cut in pay and tips is probably a little better than being evicted at this point. Hi, Screaming and Binary! Thank you for coming! Well, I took the chance when the BTC found me an apartment. Instead of signing the BTC contract, I just asked for a regular one. I still have no idea how I got away with that one. I thought those apartments were built by them or something. Back in England, they are. They have their own real estate companies. Apartment complexes where they have the means to give discounted rooms to employees. But in this city, Realty Nua holds an unspoken real estate monopoly. So BTC can't easily offer such promises. What the fuck does Realty Nua mean, by the way? I'm pretty sure that's the name of one version of Fate Stay Night, but I don't know what it means. Clearly they're referencing that phrase here. Oh. Realty Nua is a bit weird as far as companies go. Yeah, it probably does just mean Real Tua, you're right, doll. Their name has become synonymous with quality, a brand built around certain expectations, but the truth is that Realty Nua has done little to no work in the last 10 years or so. Really? I mean, when they started, they managed to sell and build upon plots of land that everyone gave up on. They became a big name as far as real estate goes, but in reality, the company itself has actually done less than you'd think over the years. Most of the time, they're cashing in on their established properties or letting others work with them. I believe in the last 10 years or so, they've only started around 3 or 4 new projects. And they're all expansions of their already established ones. You seem to know a lot about it. No, I've just read a lot about it over time, especially after hearing my landlord ramble about them. I think it's all par for the course for real estate companies, really. But it's true that when you hear a name so much, you expect something, I don't know, different. Enough rambling on my side, you must be thirsty. Can I get you anything else? Let's try a sugar rush. That's true, Jill. Everyone should order the most expensive possible drinks, I think. There you go. Yay! Actually, Jill, I came here today to thank you. Yeah? Yeah, back when I first showed up here, I was in a really rough spot. I was shocked, I was tired, I was a total mess. I even said some really mean things, but you had patience with me. Not to mention you helped me cool down and your boss saved me. I don't know, I felt like I had to tell you all that before the year ended. Much appreciated, thanks. But anyway, how are you doing? Last time you were a bit off. I'm better now, thanks a lot. Glad to hear, it was weird to see you like that. I always felt like you were putting up a cool bartender act. It did? You don't? I don't. You sure? You saw as a cool bartender act is what everyone else here has described as being cold. I mean, cold and cool do mean the same, but I don't try to put up that act. Sorry to disillusion you. Too much of a mess to do such a thing. Oh. Disappointed? Surprised, actually. What led me to believe that you were putting on an act? More importantly, how can I make use of it when I get assigned to a bar? Must investigate further. Just become a Jill cosplayer. You can do it. Good luck with that. Say, let's try something bubbly now. Alright. Oh hell yeah, a vague thing. That means I get to pick the most expensive one. Okay, beer, 200. Frothy water, 150. Cobalt Velvet, 280. Winner so far. Orange Weaver, 260. Okay, we're getting you a Cobalt Velvet. On the rocks and mix. Let me make sure I got that right. Yep. Here. Thanks. Hey Jill, I'm gonna need some ice. Ah, boss. Boss? Oh, I know you. Thank you, thank you! Hey, nice to see you're fine. I'm more than fine. I'm alive. I'm here. I avoided my biggest mistake in life thanks to your timely intervention. I don't know what overcame me. I just felt like everything was shouting. I couldn't stop the shouting, so I just felt like, thank you. Don't even mention it. I just did what I felt was right. Jill, ice please. Right. You alright? Did you seek help? I know a couple of people that could help you. Don't worry, I'm perfectly fine. I've gone to a therapist a couple of times, but he says I'm okay. Something overcame me, but you intervened and I don't know what to say. You already said thank you. Seeing that you're fine is more than enough for me. I should have come to thank you earlier. I owed you that at least. Don't worry, just go out and be happy. You have a second chance, so use it as best you can. I will. I'll be leaving. Happy New Year, Jill. Jill, and thank you again. Please come again. Oh, a couple of weeks ago I read some news about a woman saving a suicidal girl, catching her midair. Would you know something about that, boss? Maybe, maybe not. Whoever it was probably just did it because it was the right thing to do. Jesus Christ. Feeling lonely? That voice. Well, shit. I wasn't expecting that for today. Got an achievement the moment she showed up, huh? Makes sense. Hey, Joe. Long time no see. Really long time no see, seriously. It feels like it's been over a year since I last saw you. I was planning on visiting you last week, but things were pretty heavy back then. So I just waited in the background until the tension wore off a bit. You mean like on the fucking bar screen? Or like right behind Jill? I don't think that really counts as... I mean, I guess this counts as the background, but I don't think being right behind Jill counts. That's to Joe. I'm talking to you here. If I ignore her, she'll leave. I'm not an unfathomable sense of dread. You can't just ignore me, you know. Julianne Stingray, I'm talking to you. Calm down, don't fall for her taunts. How did she know my full name, though? I thought your full name was Julianne Natalie Stingray, or did you legally remove the Natalie? Never mind that. Is she reading my thoughts? Yeah, I mean, they're kind of written in the middle of the screen. Hard not to see them, actually. Alright, that's it. I'm going crazy. That's such a self-centered way to see the world. You assume that you're crazy because you can't accept that this world could be weirder than you think. This world is amazing because of the things you can't just... This world is amazing because of the things you just can't explain. And just because only you experience something doesn't mean it's a lie or that you're crazy. I mean, just look at ASMR. No, I'm pretty sure that's what a crazy person would say in this scenario. You acknowledged me. Shit. That's good. Not serving you anything. What? Why? Last time you came, I had to clean the drinks I served you off the floor. Don't be like that. The drinks were also paid for with my money. I don't know how you did it, but that set any and all plans I had for the rest of the week off balance. I was gonna buy some curry with the money I had to put up for those drinks. Dog duty done. I know we have slow days, but for God's sake. You okay? You look... angry. I'm fine. Good job out there. I'm back. Oh, boss, what happened? Meeting cut short. At least I drank the the bottles. You okay? You look distraught. I'm fine. So they really can't see you. I mean, you're right in front of them. You're wearing jeans under a skirt. Hey, just... why? To annoy people, of course. Is that a new trend? What does she think she's doing? Everyone feels like it's not quite right. Everyone thinks they should call you out. But they can't bring themselves to do it because it's not that wrong. There are things like spats, after all. Uncannily right. Not all that wrong, and they can't stop staring. Not like anyone other than me could see it, though. I mean, there was that one girl. They could see it if they wanted to. Jill, you're making an awful lot of faces there. You okay? Yeah, just remembering stuff. And I miss not being crazy. Boss, I'm leaving early today. And you stay here. Who stays where? Did I just... You have to be the first person I met who mixes their inner and outer voice. I thought I saw one of the dogs near the counter, sorry. Oh, okay. Can I leave a bit earlier today? Sure, thanks for taking care of the fort. What about me? You haven't left yet, I'll thank you when you leave. That's not what I... whatever. Here's something in case you felt lonely today. Aww. Stay 0. God. Oh shit, Taylor the Brain tired of names. A couple of weeks ago, we wrote about Taylor, one of the brains from the Solar Anima project. One of the highlights from the interview that was unfortunately stripped from the finished version was a stray comment about how many people ask Taylor to change their name to Brian on a regular basis. I know people try to be funny, but I won't change my name for a punchline. Taylor told the AE team, I like the name Taylor, and there's nothing wrong with Brian, I just won't be a part of the joke. My life is worth more than that. True. Taylor is currently looking at their chances of becoming a senator in the upcoming electoral season. Parliament discusses anime influence. During an unusual meeting held at Parliament today, delegates discussed the effects of anime on the population. It's nothing but filth, trash! A representative for the Workers' Party yelled during the meeting. If I could choke every single writer in anime out there, I'd do it. I'd choke them with my own enhanced hands. Several anime studio heads have responded to the news. I think they would ban it if it wasn't bringing so much money into the local market. Yamake, a producer, told the Augmented Eye during a phone interview. I do agree that anime is trash, but I'll save the genre, you can trust me. I don't care about this. Is this someone I know? Christine Love? Okay. Seems like a pretty cool biker gang. Yuri. It's finally here. Can't believe I'm alive for this today. TYBG. All boards report in. What other boards, you idiot? Nice. More stupid Moe blobs. We always need more Moe blobs. YY gets a new season, but the actual best YY is still up in the air. My internet service gets cut off tomorrow because I can't afford it anymore. Wake me up! Get a job, you stupid neat. Oh god, here we go. Hair hot cocoa, sit in comfy couch, put on my favorite Mega Christmas sweater, see snow falling outside, turn on the heater, get my blanket, watch glorious YY and fall asleep when it ends. I am the comfy! I wish I was as comfy. Have work tomorrow. Enjoy the Yorus for me, Danger You. Come on, Jill, just watch the fucking Yuri. Do it. Evening. Hey, Jill, let's have a New Year's party this Saturday. Isn't that a bit soon? Why, did someone famous get killed at a New Year's party? Oh, I mean... Never mind. Sure, I'm in for it. Great. And Gil? He's coming too. I mean, it's not like he has anything else to do. Hey... I mean, where is he? He was escorting a client of his to the station. He should be back any second now. Back! See? Oh, coming to the New Year's party too, Gil? It's not like I have anything else to do, so... Told you. I mean, you could stay at home and play games. That's always a fun thing to do. We're depressing people. Oh yeah, the kid from the other day, Gabby, I think you called her, asked me to give you this. I believe it's a note? A note? Gabby? Let's see. First of all, I want to apologize for my behavior before. I was still hurt by my sister's death, and it wasn't fair to take out all the stress on you, let alone put the blame on you. So, it feels weird to ask this of you after how I treated you, but I really want to talk to you. I want to catch up, to chat for a while, and to do what you were doing with me before I lashed out. I want to understand this freedom you talked about, the fear that drove you to a fight with my sister. I'll go back to the bar on the 31st. It won't take much of your time. If you don't want to see me after all that, I'll understand. Please, I really want to talk to you. Gabby. Wow, that girl has a big vocabulary. She was always a smart one. The 31st is written in different handwriting. Oh yeah, she asked me when would you be here and relatively free, so I told her about the party. I also assumed you'd say yes to the party, which might not have been the best idea now that I think about it. Boss, I'm having second thoughts about coming to the party. What? Why? Because I really don't want to face Gabby again. Now it's coming back to me. What drove me to never go back and apologize after all these years? Fear and shame. Shame because I know I made a hideously stupid mistake, and it's painful to face your mistakes. Fear of what they might say. I mean, it seems like she's done, like, being angry at you about it. I doubt she'll really, you know, throw much at you to, you know, be fearful of. With Honora, we never broke up formally, so I was always afraid that if we were to meet again, she'd break up with me. I don't want Gabby to tell me that she hates me to my face. Honora was in the right to break up with me, and Gabby is in the right to hate me. But I don't want her to. Maybe if I never see her again, she'll never tell me that, and... Jill, you idiot! You're thinking backwards. Didn't the letter say she wanted to understand you? You bail out on this, she will hate you. Not only that, but you're getting a new chance here. Do you want to live the rest of your life running from another memory? Didn't you just say to Armitage that you've hated feeling like that? Armitage? Pity hacker. Alma, right. Don't know what happened when you fought with that girl's sister. Now you have a chance to make amends. Not only that, you have us watching your back. I want you to think about this. One day of fear, or a lifetime filled with regret? Which one do you pick? Yeah, you're right. I hated feeling like that. I won't run away this time. Good, because I would have gone to your apartment and dragged you out of there if need be. Hey, boss? Thanks. That's what friends are for. Yeah. Anyways, let's start the day. Yeah, let's go with that one. The classic. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Seriously though, it's the second note that has stirred such feelings in me. Second one? 2 weeks ago I got another note in the mail. This one is from Lenore. Was that the envelope you took away from me in a panic? Yep. You haven't opened it? Why not open it with Gabby? You're facing one fear, might as well face the other. Maybe. Don't push her, Chief. God, I just know she's capable of doing all that. I'll go secure stuff for the party. Call me if you need anything. Keep it up, Jill. Thanks. Happy holidays! Someone's happy. They kiss you or something. We held a party for the staff and their children. You should have seen the faces of those kids receiving gifts. And having that Santa suit at the last minute the other day was totally worth it. Santa dresses seem to have been popular this year. I heard they were sold out in most places. There was this weird shortage of Santa suits, but luck was on my side this year. Sorry for that outburst. Hi, you looked so happy. I felt happy too. Shouldn't hide your happiness. Girl, why you so ears? There should be an ear petting mechanic, for real. Anyway, can you give me a cobalt velvet, please? Sure. Hell yeah, girl. Thank you for ordering an expensive drink. On the rocks, meh. Here you go. Here. Thanks. Are you meeting with Say today? She should be here in a bit. She told me she wanted to drink here, and since I was coming here too... sadly, I can't stay for long. I have some errands to run. How has she been lately? She's better. Her wounds have been healing really nicely. Only she stopped scratching at her bandages so often. What about her eye? Eye? Oh, hers. Sorry. It'll take longer to heal, but as long as it's kept clean, there should be no problem. But to be honest, I'm more worried about her emotional wounds. Oh, fuck, my hand is falling asleep. God damn it. That should be a bit better. She doesn't show it, but she's had depressive bouts from time to time. And who can blame her? Her life changed completely. The job she loved no longer exists, and she was used as a disposable pawn in the whole bank affair. I'm afraid it'll all make her go back to her old ways. Old ways? There was a rough spot when Say was a teen. Her mom's clinic was about to close, then her biological father, who was an asshole, showed up. And the teachers at her school didn't help. Say is not a slow learner by any means, but her way of learning stuff is different. She needs equivalences to things she knows. You need to get a bit in her mindset. Once you get this, she's a fast learner, but schools don't have that kind of patience. They basically branded her a failure. She even dropped out. I would have suggested a special course somewhere else, but that would have offended her. She's always been against being labeled as special or different. Anyway, Say was totally different during that period. Foul-mouthed, short-fused. Always frowning, the total opposite of how she is nowadays. From time to time, I see that old look cross her face, and it scares me. You're comparing her to her teen self, though. People mature. Maybe she'll show signs from time to time, but I bet Say knows better than to go back to that. I hope so. Give me something cold and sweet, will you? Sure. Cold and sweet, I think I've heard that one before. Shit. Cold and sweet. Flavor sweet. Sparkle Star? Asian mixed, but no ice. Asian mixed, no ice though. Moonblast. On the rocks and blended. Okay. Let me check if there are any other options that are the same way. Asian mixed, but no ice. Piano woman. Asian mixed, but no ice. Okay. It's just, Moonblast then. On the rocks and blended. 6. I'm surprised there aren't more sweet and cold drinks. It's a good combination for drinks. Water Delta, 1 Flanner Guide, 2 Karmatrine. On the rocks, blended. Moonblast. Here you go, girl. Thanks. This is the kind of stuff Say asks for, you know. Now that you mention it... Oh, I take it Say's family situation isn't exactly fine and dandy, huh? It's a mess they've tried to fix over time, and I'm glad to say they've actually done it. Say's mom had a really abusive relationship with Say's biological father. Sadly, like many women in that situation, she just tried to justify his actions. But apparently, things got nasty when Say's mom, Miss Emmy, got pregnant. At that point, she had an epiphany, one could say. She didn't want that guy to raise her child, so she finally sought help. Things weren't so easy, though. Before the authorities could take him away, Miss Emmy got a serious beating from him. She still uses a cane to walk thanks to that. She moved here, Say was born. She started her veterinary clinic. Did he come back? He was drunk and couldn't find any drugs, so he made it to the city. He caused a ruckus for a couple of days until Say managed to scare him off. How? She beat him to near death 3 times. It's so hard to do the fucking poof. I'll just say Lamau when Jill says that. Okay, Lamau. Sorry, I shouldn't laugh, but don't worry, I laughed too. Dramatic irony there is delicious. I've been wondering, can you really be so calm in the lower parts of the city? Huh? I mean, the streets are not exactly safe. And a cat boomer is sure to become a target. Well, I make security staff with me at all times, so there's no problem. Besides, this part of the city is comfier. Come again? Sure, uptown is cleaner and maybe more secure, but it's also too sterile. Around here, you can actually feel the warmth of the people. You feel there are actually people living. I especially like going to a busy food stand. I feel a warmth there that uptown doesn't have. It's also easier to talk to people. Finally came. Welcome! Try to talk to someone in the upper part of the city, they either shrug you off or flat out ignore you. People around here are a bit wary, but they're also more likely to talk to you. Not that things aren't nice there, though. Can I get you something? I feel like having a beer. Make that 2. I just want 1. I'm asking for 1 for me, adding 1 to your order. Oh, that, right. 2 beers for the girls, baby. Let's fucking go. Stupid hand. There we go. That should do it for a bit. If only I could use the wall to help me, like, get my hand on asleep, but, you know, fucking soundproofing. Soundproofing's falling apart as is. I don't want to contribute to that. I need to get a lot of it reattached. Okay, 2 beers. Two Flannerguide, 4 Karmatrine. All mixed. Perfect. Okay. I have to pee real quick. I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Here. Thank you. Thanks. Say, you should have seen the kids after you left. They were all playing with the toys you picked. You nailed it again this year. They were all asking, where's Say? Where's Say? Why do they call you just Say when they call me Auntie Stella? I don't look that old. Don't worry, they still like you. Sorry, I had to leave, but Mom worked overtime that night and I couldn't leave her alone. What happened? Well, there were fireworks and some dog thought it'd be safe to hide in a jar. The little guy managed to get his head and paw inside before getting stuck. And it was plastic, so they couldn't just try to break it. That's messy. They needed someone to hold the dog while she worked. Poor fellow was scared. Well, I'm out. Oh yeah, we'll have a New Year's party this Saturday if you want to come. Sure, it's better than depressing myself with my dad's woes about the next fiscal year. I'll be here. Bye, Jill. Bye, Say. Careful. Please come again. You want to come too? I'd love to. We'll also make up for not coming last time. How was the party? Pretty nice. We played Truth or Dare. Had some fun, broke some glasses. Ate lots and lots of food. Seriously, looking back, the amount of food was ridiculous compared to the number of people who were there. Better leftovers than left hanging, don't you think? Yeah. Can I get you something? Let's try something classy. Well, it's cute. They're ordering the others' tastes now. That's adorable. Obviously, my go-to is a bad touch. Which I find it funny that the bad touch is a classy drink. Let's see. Cobalt Velvet is the most expensive one, though, so I'm gonna go with that one. On the rocks and mix. There you go, girl. Something classy. Yep, this is the thing. Stella came in quite cheery about Sunday. This Sunday? Oh yeah. Well, you know, her birthday is actually the 25th. Really? There's a weird story from when she was a kid. She heard Mega Santa's story and somehow she got it into her head that by being born on the 25th, she was the spiritual reincarnation of the original Santa. That made her start giving out gifts like crazy. She got over it, but the gifting stuck to her. Spiritual reincarnation? Well, the story says the Redmond family destroyed Santa's spirit. And that Mega Santa was reborn. As a manifestation of the Christmas spirit. She thought she was the old Santa spirit in a new body. That girl was delusional as a kid. Huh. Speaking of things you did when you were young, Stella mentioned she's worried about you going back to your old ways. Something about a rough period where you were angry or something. Oh, that. It's sweet that she's worried. But I won't go back to those days just like that, though. Even if I face the same situation, I'm more mature, you know? I'm not a teen anymore. Expected as much, told her as much. Hey, can you give me something bubbly? Sure. Something bubbly for a bubbly girl. Let's fucking go. Wait, I just gave her a Cobalt Velvet. Let's give her a Fringe Weaver this time. Oh, god damn it. I wish the Fringe Weaver was a better fucking drink. This recipe fucking kills me every time I make it. So bad. Here. Bubbly bubbly. Hey Jill, this might seem a bit random, but do you remember the first time I came here? Yeah, you're the second White Knight I've served. I remember. Why? Precisely because of that. I've been meaning to ask you about that story. How was your other experience with a White Knight? If I had to put it simply, the total opposite of you. Well, she came here as a part of her work, looking for information on some case. I went through the motions, offering her a drink and all that, but she came only for her job. First I thought she was just another private eye, but she showed me her badge and all. What kind of case was it? I wouldn't know. She never told me, but she asked if I saw some people. She got pretty intense when I told her I had no idea who she was talking about. I suggested she ask the vending machines outside, and they told her the suspect climbed on them. She got her info and she left. Pretty professional, if a bit intimidating. She seemed personally invested in the case, though. The way she lost her cool was suspicious. You seem to be pretty good at reading people, Jill. Makes me kinda jealous. No, I'm not good at that. It's just a coincidence that I noticed it. But you noticed it. Fuck. I dropped the pop filter. God damn it. Stay on, you little shit. I'm not good at reading people. Even if the cue was thrown in my face, I wouldn't be able to see it. I'm sure you can compensate with another skill. Any particular reason you asked me about that event? Not really, I just found the fact that I was the only other White Knight you've served weird. I mean, really? Just two? Weird, I know. I've spent most of my life with almost no interactions with White Knights until I met you. Means you've had a nice life, then. That sounded creepier than I thought. A bit, yeah. Well, I'm done for today. Thanks, Jill. Please come again. I'll go take my break, Gil. Sure. Safe to keep playing. I wonder if I left food for 4. Better have. I don't know if I've used this one before or not. Let's go for it. Okay, I'm here. Dorothy. We won't get through the bar anytime soon. You can stop walking. Honey. Want something? The usual, I guess. Usual. Shit, what's the usual? Doll, what does she usually want? Listen, I can't fuck this up. It's Dorothy. That's a fluffy dream? It's a Fringe Weaver? Okay, I think I'm supposed to give her a piano woman, according to the internet. I had to cheat because it's Dorothy. You understand. I can't let her feel down. 2, 3 minor guide, 3 karma train. Fucking hate this recipe. Why are you incomplete? Aged and mixed. Here. This is nice. 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 Nice? Okay, you're freaking me out. What's up with you? Hey, honey, how do you know what's real? How so? I mean, how do you know if what you see is an actual thing? How can you tell if what you see around you is actually happening? What tells you everything is not actually a fabrication? What tells me I'm not just a simulation in a computer? And those ponderings brought you to the bar? What? Oh, I'm in the bar. Am I? Dorothy. You're having a solipsistic crisis of sorts. What? Solipsism, the theory that the self is the only thing that can be known to exist. See, that's another thing right there, that word. Solipsism, what does it even mean? Where the hell did it come from? Well, solace means alone, and ips means self. Yes, but how did it come to be? You expect me to believe that a lot of people just randomly decided to make noises? And decide, hey, let's make this noise mean this. It doesn't make sense. Words don't make sense. I've been repeating words for a long time and they've stopped making sense. Why? Calm down, that's just semantic satiation. Stop making up words, honey. And then there's this counter. How can I be sure the counter is really here? It is. Please stop tapping it. Hold on, just making sure. give her a fluffy dream, I guess. Aged. Next. Stop tapping the counter so much. I'm this close to throwing this at your face. Sorry. So let's start from the beginning. Since when did you have this existential crisis? It's earlier today, I think. But I don't know. It was all too sudden. I was thinking about everything that happened from a week ago until now. How much fun I was having, how much I loved everyone around me. Out of nowhere, the thoughts started piling up in my mind. What is love? What is fun? Are those feelings real? Is all of that real? Am I real? What tells me I'm actually in a body? What if I'm just some computer somewhere thinking it has a body? What if I'm just a human girl in a comatose dream? You have gun hands. I don't think you're... I think you're good, girl. What tells me that you're real? Eh? For all I know, I might just be a figment of someone's imagination. Or even just an AI simulation in some computer that thinks it's a human. I've been there, Dorothy. That existential down crisis, that uncertainty about whether or not things are real, was a couple of months only, but I remember having panic attacks and scratching my arm to feel something. But the panic attack gave me a rush of adrenaline, so I couldn't feel the scratch and the fear got worse. What did you do to get over it? Oddly enough, I read a book. The Last Reign in the World, one of my favorites. At one point I cried with the book and I realized I was crying over fake things, the story and its characters. I didn't care less for them because they were fake. Why not think of reality like that too? Even if I'm a figment of someone's imagination, I'd still care about you. That's what I told myself, at least. It wasn't immediate, but that focus helped me. I like it. Hey, can I take this drink? I made it for you. Thanks, okay then. Ew. Why did you throw it on your head? To feel something you made. And? It burns and itches a bit. I'll get you a towel. Delivery for Dana's... Oh, I've been here before. Oh, hey, Mr. Mario. I have a delivery for Dana Zane. Who's that? She's my boss. I'll get it for her. Right, sign here, please. It's a big package. Wonder what's inside. You should open it. If it's something perishable, maybe it'll need to be refrigerated. Let's see. It's a wiener. A really big wiener. Hey, honey. The big package had a big wiener inside. Lamau. What will your boss do with such a thing? I don't know how she'll cook it. Perhaps she'll chop it? Honey. Seems the wiener's too big to eat correctly. Stop. Maybe you could prepare some right now? What do you say, honey? Do you want some of your boss's wiener? I just... Seriously, Jill? She's the one making the jokes. And you're the one trying not to laugh too hard at them. Anyway, we all know if we dare cook this without her permission, she'll hang us upside down. She'll hang me upside down. Hey, Jacket Boy, what's your name? I'm Mario. Come on, Mario, I'll buy you a drink. You might have another delivery, you know. This is the last one, actually. I'll accept your offer. I'll have a sunshine cloud. And you? I'm fine. Bronson. I don't remember if he likes alcohol or not. The rocks, blended. Here. Thanks. Hey, call me Dorothy. You can also call me Darling for the right amount. Yeah, Dorothy, why'd you buy me a drink? Just to let you know, I don't swing that way. What way, Lila? I'm a man's man. I like men, okay? Not that there's anything wrong with liking women, but... Oh, don't worry, I wasn't hitting on you. I was thanking you. Thanking me? Your package let me see Honey here laughing like an idiot. It's easier than you think. That made me happy, and, I don't know, it fit with what she was telling me earlier. I'm more calm than when I entered. Glad to help, I guess. Well, duty calls. Bye, Mario. Bye, John. Bye, Honey. Enjoy your big wiener. Out with you. She seems like a nice girl. I don't mean for her to sound like I get it. Don't worry, you like guys, it's clear. Speaking of, you like motorcycles, don't you? Yeah. You've been to the motor district? Spend all my free time in the motor district, actually. Why? Is it true what they say about all the illegal races going on there? You're not a cop, are you? As far as I remember, no. Well, I mean, there are illegal races, but there's also a semi-legal league going on there. Semi-legal? The authorities acknowledge that there's races going on. They don't know what goes on in them, however. Modified engines, casualties, substance abuse. The illegal ones end up being safer in the end. Huh. Have you heard about a biker called Christine Love? I read about her. Miss Love, of course, everyone knows who she is. What about her? Her gang is dangerous, as they say. I don't know, nobody knows. Excuse me? They look intimidating enough, but the truth is that nobody has faced them directly. Moreover, nobody wants to be the one that got beaten to a pulp if they turn out to be what they seem. So our gang is just there, menacingly doing their own thing, not bothering anyone. Oh. You want anything else? Oh, Piano Man. Alright. Adelaide. 3 Bronson extract. 5 powder delta. 5 planet guide. 3 karma train. On the rocks and mix. There we go. Here. Yeah, this is nice. This'll sound weird, but do you believe in Replibots? Replibots? There's the belief that some Lilim out there are designed to perfectly replicate a particular human. Someone or something replaces those humans with such Lilim. Thus they call them Replibots. You know a lot about this. I don't. It's in most magazines nowadays. It's the first time I've heard of it. What about it? On my way here, I almost ran over my neighbor. He just showed up in the middle of the street. And I say almost, because he moved really quickly out the way. Then I went to deliver a package, and somehow my neighbor was there, almost immediately after the whole thing. And he was there the whole time. Maybe it was someone that looked like him? He had the same looks, clothes, and mannerisms. Trust me, you know a perfect replica when you see one. You saw the kid Lilim here. They could easily pass off as human. Sorry, I had to stretch. There are even Lilim idol singers nowadays whose voices can pass off as human. They could be passing off as humans under our very noses, replacing us little by little. At this point in time, I really doubt it. Lilim behavior is a bit different. You can easily tell someone's a Lilim because they seem... how do I put this? They don't care about risk and danger as much as we do. They treat risks with a lot more leniency. Still, be careful. Keep an eye out for uncanny doppelgangers. I'm leaving. Thanks for everything. Please come again. What's your take on the Repobot thing? Do you believe in them? Do you? Not really, but I asked you first. When I was in high school, I had this irrational fear of aliens. I was paranoid that they'd come. What would I do then? I remember I lost lots of sleep because of it. That doesn't answer my question. Let me finish. After many months of fear, I reached a conclusion that might as well apply here. Useless to be afraid. I'm but a simple woman. I wouldn't be able to do shit against them. So I'd rather live without being afraid. Because the memories of not being afraid will be my only solace when the nebulae crabs invade. I mean when the Repobots come. Jill, are you still afraid of aliens? What part of it's useless to be afraid didn't you catch? Right. Back, did anything happen? I discovered I have the sense of humor of an 8-year-old. Did anything new happen? Hey! I brought you a package. Yes, my curated wiener. It's a gift from my folks. It was delayed in customs, but here it is. You guys want some of it? That's a new one. Is it? Have some pocket money, I'm out of excuses. Okay, I have 2 days to finish getting the— oh, bye! Bye, doll! I guess I'll go for 1 more day. Shit, I forgot to check the fucking phone. God damn it. Evening. Chill, I'm about to get firecrackers. Firecrackers? New Year's, right? We need some. Wouldn't firecrackers scare off the dog? Yeah, good idea. Go ahead. I'll be back in a bit. Even for a cat lover, you sure get excited about firecrackers a whole lot more when dogs are involved. I know how hypocritical it sounds, and I don't care. Ah, Jamie's here. Greetings. Anyway, let's start. Guess let's do this one. And to mix drinks and change lives. Oh, the guy that wouldn't come back twice. Yeah, shut up. Any chance did something fly over here 2 weeks ago? On Friday? Yes. There were lots of weird explosion noises throughout the night, but as far as I understand, those were made by a flying drone or something like that. So it flew by here. I take it you know what made the noise. Let's just keep it at whatever drone story you heard. Right. The noises got annoying after a while, I must say. So it remained in the vicinity? I don't know what counts as in the vicinity, but yeah. Distant explosions all night. Interesting, so it didn't get far away. Now give me a Mars blast. Six Bronson extract, 1 powdered delta, 4 Flannerguide, 2 Karmatrine. This fucking recipe also bothers me. 6 Bronson extract. All blended. Okay. There you go. Well, you didn't mess up. Sorry, if I may interject. You looking for a fight? Most certainly not. Really think you'd stand a chance? You're like half his size. I can fight dirty. He kills people for a living. I can fight dirty. Jill, please, you make me sound like a savage. It'd be like me saying that you get people drunk for a living. It's not wrong, but there are better ways of saying stuff like that. You're right, sorry. And like I said, I'm not looking for a fight. I just noticed you seem to like strong drinks. What about it? Well, to be honest, it's a rare sight in this bar. I'd even come to believe I'm the only one here who enjoys them aside from the owner. I suggest you try a suplex next time. It might be to your liking. Okay, let's try this suplex thing. Right. Four Brownson extract, 3 Flannerguide, 3 Carmatrine, all in the rocks mixed. Boop, boop, boop. Here. Good stuff, like a less burning but punchier pile driver. Hey, your face looks somehow familiar, mister. Call me Jamie, and you are? I'm Ingram. Anyway, I think I saw your face somewhere. Maybe when I needed to look for a specific file at You perhaps go through a nanomachine expunge? I did, actually. Figured as much, only a handful of people do that. And almost all of them are people with nanomachine rejection that feel oddly suicidal. So why go through the whole thing? Rejection? Need to hide something? Second one. It's easier to remain undetected when they have no means to track you or your activity. I see. How does the expunge work? You lie in a pressure chamber and they give you a special IV solution. It causes nanomachine rejection while giving you the antibodies needed to prevent them from getting back in. Huh. For 5 hours, you're trapped in bed while a horrible pressure builds up in your body and nanomachines are forced out. They're like little needles all over your body. You feel them in your eyes, in your gums, and your toes, everywhere. And after all that, they need to implant you with a mechanism that constantly releases the same antibodies. Ouch. What are you having, Jamie? This is a gut punch. Yeah, should have figured. Hey, give me one of those. Sure. Are you flirting? Are you flirting, Ingram? Obviously, he wants the optional karma train. Aged, mixed. Here. Yeah, I love these. Looks different from yours, though. I added a couple of extras in his, actually. So, where's the antibody unit they stuck you with, Jamie? Inside, like all other maintenance systems, can be troublesome at times, but the perks of not having nanomachines in the body outweigh the cons. And the rest of the enhancements, were you reconstructed, or have you been adding them over time? Over time, either by getting a much-needed enhancement or through fixing injuries. I see. Well, it was a pleasure, Jamie, but I gotta leave. Nice meeting you, Ingram. Please come again. Don't count on it. Said that twice. Seemed like a nice guy. Right. I won't call him a bastard, but he's not the nicest in the bunch. Maybe you caught him on a bad day? I think you're just that good at bringing out the nicer side of people. Oddly enough. Guy tires the hell out of me. Someone's in a good mood. Give me a bad touch, will you? That way you'll be in a good mood, too. Bad touch for Alma, baby. Bill's favorite. On the rocks, mixed. Here. Jill, you have such a petty sense of humor. Guilty as charged. So what put you in a good mood? Oh yeah, that. Today my sister was supposed to be in court for all the custody proceedings. Of course, not only does she show up later than her husband and drunk at that, but also dressed like she got fucked in the back of the parking lot. To top it off, she forgot to even bring her kids. Luckily, my parents brought them to court. The judge assigned the kids to my parents for the time being. So she really messed it up, huh? When they came back to the house and Diana started throwing a temper tantrum, she said it was lucky her husband didn't get the kids because the angst would make her jump onto the highway. So Ava comes in and says, and make sure it kills you because we aren't dealing with you as a crip. Jesus fucking Christ. That's bad. The hell? I shouldn't reinforce that behavior, but I think, yeah, I think your negative feelings toward toward Diana are definitely reinforcing some harmful behaviors within you. I don't know, maybe it was the timing, but I've been laughing for an hour now. You hold quite the animosity for Diana, don't you? She and I used to be the closest friends when I was 7 or 8. Played all the time, we even slept on the same bed for a while. Then she turned into a teen. Oh. She stopped playing, she had other things she wanted to do. I could forgive all that, I mean, the age difference and all, but there's something in particular I still can't forgive. It was the day she invited her friends to the house, and I went to ask her something. As I was leaving, one of her friends asked if I was her sister. She said she had no little sisters. Ouch. I think that was the moment that finally broke the pedestal I held her on. I admired her as much as a kid could admire someone, you know? Little by little, that admiration wore off until we finally reached that breaking point. I felt betrayed. And you haven't been able to forgive her after 40 years? Hey. Not that I still hold a grudge against her, but rather, Diana who said all those things so many years ago is the same Diana that I know today. How so? She hasn't matured one bit. She's still as selfish, childish, and immature as she was back then. You see her, you don't see an adult, you see an overgrown, horny teen. So aside from destroying any admiration I held for her, she's made sure not to fix that impression. Huh. Enough about me, how are you? Everything's fine, aside from this note. Oh. Of course Alma is gonna be the one that Jill opens up to about this. That makes sense. It's very cute. A note? Remember how I told you I lashed out at my dead ex's sister? Yeah. I got this note from her. Let's see. Wow, she must really feel bad about the whole thing. As do I. So what's the problem then? The same fear that drove me away from her in the first place. Right. Give me a Brandtini, will you? There's a little story I want to tell you. Right. All aged and mixed. Here you go, girl. Here. This is the thing. Let's start. Ew. Hell no. This is the story of a girl who grew disillusioned with one of her sisters. Soon it became animosity, and not long after that, she distanced herself completely from said sister. With time, the girl would become attached to her eldest sister, looking up to her achievements. All I can look at right now are those boobs. Not now. Said sister would even marry the girl's next best friend not soon after. After the girl went into college, said sister would quit her job. Sister was worried sick about leaving her baby kid alone, prompting her to quit her high-ranking job. What if I hire your high-ranking lips? Shut the fuck up, Anna. Girl, even as an adult, felt betrayed. Her role model sister went against everything she held her in high esteem for. She was no longer a child, and yet she felt like a part of her had crumbled. Hey Joe, I can lift her sweater. Do you want to see? I bet you want to see. Alright, enough. Enough? Peace out. I mean, I know the girl is you and the sister is your eldest sister. Please get to the point. Right. Point is, if you don't face her, she'll be heavily disappointed. She's trying to make amends with you. That must take courage, lots of it. Yeah, you're right. My mouth's dry. Can I get a beer? Right. Beer. Man, I am going crazy, aren't I? Gunpowder Delta, 2 Flanner Guide, or Karmatrine, all mixed. Here. Thanks. So tell me, did you and this Gabby girl get along? Oh yeah. I never had brothers and sisters, but once Lenore introduced me to her as her sister-in-law, she got so excited about having a new sister that she clung to me a lot. I helped her in her studies, read books with her, played with her a lot. She was pretty much my sister, too. I have to leave, but I'll tell you this. As both a big and little sister, if you don't grant that girl the chance of talking to you, I'll never forgive you. Yeah. Oh, there's a small New Year's party this Saturday if you're interested. Oh, sure, I'll be here. Remember, I won't forgive you. Yeah. I'll go take my break. Okay. Blah! You were here? You were quite absorbed in the conversation just now. Jamie even said goodbye to you, didn't you hear? Anyways, call me if anything comes up. Okay. Less chilly today. Wish it were chillier over here. Fucking hate this time of year. Jill, the kid's looking for you. Oh, shit. Hey. Ah, Norma. You're back. Oh, fuck you. You do know I'm not giving you any drinks, right? I said it out loud. Yeah, actually, I wanted to thank you. Yeah, she thought it was for her. Thank me? Well, first, by not letting me drink that whole thing, you didn't let me get home smelling of alcohol. I mean, even though you served me the alcohol... Oh, but when I do it, you get all suspicious. Not now. I kind of faced my mom and told her about all the pressure she was putting on me, and said I wanted to figure out what I wanted to do. And, well, she didn't speak to me for 2 days. After that, she told me that it'd be a waste to spend money in a university just for me to not give it my all. So she told me to still go to the college course, but that I was free to explore. Glad to hear that. Well, I wanted to thank you for that. Me? I just rushed headfirst into my original plan. Things would have gotten ugly. And you were right, I would be hurting her for the sake of hurting. So, thank you. Don't worry about it. I'll leave before it's too late outside. Careful. Oh, so sweet. Not up. Hey, Jill, mind helping me here? Sure. Make a Bleeding Jane, please. On it. Bleeding Jane for Gil. 3 Powder Delta, 3 Planner Guide. All blended. Thanks. Hey Joe, do you hate me? Hate is a harsh word. It's not against you directly, but rather the fact that only I can see you. Like I told you, if they wanted, they could see me. And why can I? You're the main character? I don't know. What are you? A cute girl? Right. You okay, Jill? Making a lot of faces there. Yeah, just remembering stuff. You can give me a hand here and serve a beer, please? Sure. Bronze extract, 1 powder delta, 2 flanner guide, 4 karma train. All mixed. There you go. Thanks. Would you lighten up if I showed you I can interact with the environment? Maybe it'll spook me, but let's try. There. Can't see anything. You sure? Yep. Weird. Nobody expects the Dorth Inquisition! Dorth Inquisition, Dorth Inquisition, Dorth Inquisition. Ouch! I bit my tongue. Can't believe I'm using the spare tongue so early in the night. Ahem. Honey. Hi, Dorothy. I'm making a quick stop for a drink. Can I get a fluffy dream? Sure. Fluffy dream for the Dorothy on the go. That's probably her usual. I should have given her a fluffy dream. Optional karma train. Boom. Aged mixed. Thanks. Oh yeah, before you leave, what, are you guys throwing a New Year's party too? Yep. Sure, I'll be here then. Well, I've got things to do, so... You do? Who does what? Sorry, I sneezed. Weird sneezes. Anyway, I'm out for now. Oh yeah, Joe? Take care of Becky, please. Hell is Becky? Who's Becky? Who's what? I said nothing. Fuck that noise. Fireworks are sold out everywhere. I need to get them through more shady means. She's gonna buy them from the internet. She'll find them and put us all at risk of burning. I'll make sure there's an extra extinguisher at hand. Please. Guess that's it for today. Sure you're fine? I am, don't worry. Hey Jill, mind if I ask a silly question? You've seen my clients and you can assume I don't mind silly questions. Silly answers can get on my nerves though. Sorry, what did you want to ask? You know why they call them cat boomers? I mean, I guess their second set of ears look like a cat's, but the word boomer seems so out of place. Not so much when you consider it's not them, but their parents who were called such. Oh? Let's go a bit back first. You do know why cat boomers look like that, right? Because they went through some anti-nanomachine rejection treatments while they were still a fetus, right? It's called the Yamazaki-Romanova treatment. Or was it the Romanenko-Yamada treatment? Let's call it the catification procedure. It was not only the first successful genetic treatment on a fetus, but also the first way to fight nanomachine rejection. Moreover, that research had a bit of a rocky story. Funding got cut in the middle of it, and at a critical point that could make or break the whole thing. Not to mention, Zaibatsu Corp's record of not addressing nanomachine rejection at all. The rest of the research was funded by Maki Stengovich. Was it Stengovich? Let's call him Stengovich for now. He is a businessman whose unborn daughter got diagnosed with early nanomachine rejection. Stengovich funded the research, and in a desperate move, his wife offered herself and her daughter as test subjects. Of course, the experiment was a success. The girl, Sylvia Stengovich, didn't die. She became the living testament of a scientific breakthrough. Then the story of how things played out for Sylvia got sensationalized in the media and created a weird fad. Parents made their unborn children go through the catification procedure even if they had no ailments at all. All because one particular girl whose life got saved through that treatment became a media darling for a bit. A whole generation of kids with those cat-like protrusions got born. And their parents got called cat boomers. Generation of parents obsessed with those cat-like features. The fad quickly passed, but the term remained in use. Eventually, cat boomer just started being used for the people with the protrusions instead of their parents. Keep calling them protrusions. Why is that? That's what they are. You didn't think those things in their head were ears, right? Sure, they can be moved because they're somehow connected to the facial and ear muscles. Thus, they can move like a cat's can react to their mood, but in the end, they're just appendages with no real function. Huh. Still surprises me a bit, though, that the biggest mutation they get after the treatment is just that. Those ears are a small miracle on their own. People have been born with no eyes for less intrusive procedures. You really thought they were functional ears, huh? Let's say I learned quite a bit today, thank you. Don't worry, I feel like I should apologize for talking so much instead. Keep in mind I'm fucking up the terms. I don't want you saying someone got protrusions with a catification procedure. I'll keep it in mind. Wait! What? Yeah, the guy's name was Stankovich. Eh? I just remembered Sylvia Stankovich was around my age, and when I was a teen, there were some TV specials featuring her. And I just remembered that I had the biggest crush on her. Now that I think about it, that crush had me very confused back then. And did you need to shout just now? Sorry. In any case, I'm out for the day. Right, careful out there. All the service once again, baby. Oh shit. I might actually get enough to not get evicted. That's fucking awesome. Alright, that'll be it for today. Thanks for coming. Have a great day.